Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is tutorial. Today we are going to do this simple cut crease. And by the way you guys, I hope this video is going to be posted in the New Year's. And by the way you guys, today it is my birthday. It is the 30th of December. And I decided to take my time before I could even go out and celebrate with my family for this day in which I'm actually aging, but gracefully so. And anyway you guys, if you're interested in knowing how we achieved this makeup look, then let's hop right into this makeup tutorial. Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's tutorial, and today we are going to do eye look. And anyway you guys, I'm actually conflicted. I wanted to do two looks, or I wanted to do one of the two looks that I had in mind today. I wanted to use this Huda Beauty Makeupclean retrograde eyeshadow palette. It is the eyeshadow palette I got a long time ago. I know that makeup artists and professional, they say you must not use an eyeshadow palette beyond the date that they have written. If they said you must use it within 24 months, it has to be 24 months. But sometimes we don't get to throw away our eyeshadow palette because of that duration that they have. After you use it, 2 years later, you may still have it. 3 years later, you may still have it. And 4 years later, you may possibly still have it. But it's fine. I'm going to cut the crease. And anyway, you guys, today's foundation is going to be L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation. This is the foundation that I actually started to find my shade. That is why I so love it. And anyway you guys, for those who does not know, L'Oreal Paris and Lancome, they are sister brands, only that Lancome is the luxury line of L'Oreal Paris company. Without any further ado, before I get tipsy, because I'm actually drinking wine as I'm filming this, so I need to actually apply my eyeshadows. And as always you guys, I'm going to use this as my mirror. And anyway you guys, I'm going to go ahead and blend my concealer. I want to make this eyelids to be a little bit brighter, and I would like to then go ahead and blend this concealers just to ensure that I don't lose some of my pigments from this concealers. I'm not going to actually apply a lot. I'm going to go for the eyeshadow Karma, and I'm mixing a little bit of Karma as well as Utopia. I'm just going to go ahead and apply like this, and I'm going to continue to apply and make my transition shade, mixing Karma with Utopia, but ensuring that I don't lose the colors from Karma, and make sure that I apply a lot of Karma more than Utopia. And I'm just making a transition in shades. And I'm going to make the pigment the same on both eyes. Anyway you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take my precision brush, and this brush, it is also from Mr. Price, and I'm just going to apply on my outer corner. Did I even mention the eyeshadow I'm applying? The eyeshadow I'm applying is the eyeshadow crush. Just going to place crush on my outer corner like this, and I'm going to take it on top of my natural crease. Not too much, just a little bit, I'm just going to put it 75% through to the inner corner. Going to do the same on this other side. Apply brush like this. Because I would like to cut the crease, I'm going to take it a little bit on top of my eyelid, and I don't want to take it actually through to the inner corner, but almost 75% to the inner corner. And I'm going to try and increase the eyeshadow to crush the pigment of the eyeshadow crush, while try to transition my transitioning shades with it. And then guys, it looks like on the other side of the eye, I actually lost my colors, my transitioning shades. Just going to return them and just to ensure that I don't lose them. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. When it comes to cut the crease, I'm going to apply the concealer. I always apply my concealer on top of my hand like this. Top of my hand. I've been calling this hand on top of my arm. You know, English is not my mother tongue. By the way, you guys, it came and it got left on the shores when Jonathan Rebecca was entering the country. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. Even though I'm not using the concealer which I had hoped to use. The concealer that I'm using, I'm not a fan for it for cut crease anymore. But if you have it, don't throw it away. It is also good for cut crease. It's only that I wanted to go for a little bit lighter colors so that some of my eyeshadows can actually out nicely. And you guys, I have cut my crease like that. Going to do the same on this other side. The next eyeshadow I'm going to go ahead to apply is going to be the eyeshadow crush. Just going to ensure that I actually transition my concealer with Crush. I'm not sure where exactly did my camera stop, but in case it stopped, and I'm going to go ahead to apply the eyeshadow Frazzled, and I'm using my fingers to place Frazzled. The reason why I'm placing Frazzled with my fingers is because I want to have a full pigment from this eyeshadow. Alright, so guys, I'm going to use this flat brush just to go back to Frazzled, and I'm just going to ensure that I apply Frazzled nicely where my crease is actually cut. Going to apply it like this. I need to be as precise as I possibly can with this eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go to the eyeshadow Galaxy. Going to apply Galaxy on the inner corner of my eyes. Going to just apply Galaxy. I just hope that this eyeshadow don't make my eyes to react, because I've had this eyeshadow palette for over 2 years now. So I just hope that I'm not actually making myself to react to this, because they have been sitting for too long without me using them. But today I happen to actually remember that I could make good use of them. But you guys, never mind the eyeshadow palette, let's just try and apply our makeup the best way we know how. I always encourage you guys not to actually worry that much about the palette. One thing that I actually expect some of you to take it is the technique and the lesson that goes with actually a makeup tutorial that I bring into your lives every day or any other week. I'm going to use the Essence Easy Brush Liner. I'm not sure why do they say it's an easy brush liner, but let's find out why do they say it's easy brush liner. And I'm just going to apply on the liner. For mascara, I'm actually going to use Essence Princess, and this is not a waterproof mascara, by the way, you guys. And anyway, you guys, you don't find this mascara bent like this, but one of the videos that I have not actually edited and I am actually reluctant to edit, I actually noticed that when my mascara it is not actually bent, it was destroying my look. So not sure if that video is going to actually reach the screens. I'm just not sure, and I'm not confident to do it for you. I don't actually think you are deserving of it. I don't like it. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply my primer, and when it comes for primer, I'm going to use, oh my god, Essence Fix and Last. It's a creepy little primer. Just going to go ahead and apply and prime my face like that. If you know that you didn't do a thorough and extensive skincare, just ensure that you apply primer and protect your skin. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead to apply my eyelashes, and these eyelashes that I'm going to apply, they are from Eyelay. Anyway, you guys, I find these eyelashes to actually be nice, but I don't think they are actually looking good on the camera. Actually, how I placed my camera, the camera doesn't get to show the strength of these eyelashes. And I'm going to go ahead and apply also on this other eye. And I think you guys, you can tell by the pace of my hands that your sister is slightly tipsy, and this is my first time trying to apply makeup while tipsy. And anyway, I think feeling me while tipsy, we will just find out the results of this. Not sure if these eyelashes, they are actually reflecting nice on the camera. Alright, right now your sister is a little bit hot. I'm not sure whether it is because of this room. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. The foundation I'm going to apply, they said it's mattifying foundation, and it is from L'Oreal Paris. And anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply this foundation. For some reason, you guys, I find it to be slightly lighter, but because it oxidizes, which is not much of an issue, it oxidizes, it actually becomes a bit darker after some time of applying it. Maybe in an hour or hour and a half, it actually loses its color. You will not look the same as when you first apply it. That is why when you are going to buy your foundation, you actually need to ask those people that are helping in the stores if the foundation oxidizes. Some people may actually just know little about foundations. And anyway, you guys, this type of foundation is also a very high coverage. It actually is lasting, and I'm going to go ahead and brighten my cheeks, and I'm using L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer, and the shade is Honey. And the shade for my foundation, I'm not sure if I have mentioned that the shade of my foundation that I have just applied, it is the shade Copper. Now, as per usual, I like to brighten this concealer or brighten my under eye, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this concealer from Rimmel London, the shade Toffee. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead to blend my concealer highlight under my eyes. And anyway, guys, when it comes to blending my nose highlight or my nose concealer, I always like to ensure that I cover the entire nose. Then I will go ahead to apply a bronzer or contour just to ensure that I sculpt it after brightening it. I'm trying by all means not to actually look down before I'm sure that I have actually set and fully and entire this all. Then I'm going to go ahead to set my forehead as well. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and set my smile lines, and the powder that I'm using, it is also from Yardley and the shade is Caramelized. And by the way, you guys, I'm going to go ahead to apply my contour, and for contouring I'm using Palladio Matte Bronzer and the shade is Teeny Bikini. It is a deeper bronzer. I think this was the deepest, if I'm not mistaken, unless if every time I go to the store I always find the deep colors not there. But I'm going to go ahead and actually bronze and just apply my bronzer a little bit. And then you guys, as you can see, when I'm applying this bronzer, I'm actually taking it a little bit on top of my ear and just leaving it right where the face could possibly have a dimple, or closer to the outer corner of my eye. And because you guys, this is actually a bronzer is suitable for people with a very warm skin undertone, but if you're one person that has a cool tone, you need to ensure that you apply contour, not a bronzer. Going to go ahead and actually apply on my nose bridge and sculpt my nose bridge. I'm doing the same on this other side, sculpting the nose bridge. And as you can see, you guys, on this other side, it looks a little bit harsher. The nose is actually well contoured. I'm going to diffuse the harsh application. I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush, and the blush I'm going to apply is going to be my regular blush. This one, it is from Makeup Revolution. It's a dual blush and highlighter, and I'm just going to smile and apply. Going to do the same, you're going to smile and apply. I think that is why most men like it when their women apply makeup, because even if you are angry, you need to be smiling for your blush to actually sit well. So I think that is why most men say I like it when my wife or my woman applies makeup. Some of these facial expressions that you do, and sometimes when you're watching someone applying their makeup, there are some of their facial expressions, they look actually cool. And anyway, you guys, I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm just going to apply and brighten my cheeks. And I'm applying at the top of my cheeks. Going to use the same my Cupid's bow. I found this brush to actually be applying my eyebrow bone highlighter very nice, and it makes it to be very nice and slim. Just going to apply like that. Going to do the same on the side. And anyway, you guys, I like to blend my nose bridge highlight, my Cupid's bow, and then I would like to diffuse my cheeks highlight if I find that it is applied too harshly. And anyway, you guys, I can see that my nose is looking rather elongated, and I'm just going to ensure that I reduce this nose. I'm going to reapply this face sculpting. I'm going to do the same on the side. And then, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply my setting powder, and for the setting powder I'm going to use Yardley and the shade is Caramelized. And you guys, I hope I have put my camera into the right setting. One of these days I attempted to film one night and I didn't like the results. And then, you guys, I'm going to take this flat brush. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the eyeshadow crush on my lower lashes. And you guys, I don't see this eyeshadow actually popping up like some of my eyeshadows do. I would like to apply a black eyeliner this time. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply like this. And then, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just apply mascara. And this mascara is from Essence. It's a Lash Princess, but it is not waterproof. And I'm going to use a lip liner. This lip liner is actually from LA Girl and the shade is Chocolate. This lipstick is cinnamon spice and it is from Essence. And anyway, you guys, I would be lying if I can say that I don't love this look. I actually love it, and I think one thing that is left is just for me to apply a setting spray and to look at the entire look. And you guys, I'm tempted to apply a lip gloss. If you really loved this makeup tutorial, don't forget to give us the big thumbs up. Comment down below, don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. And this is your girl Royalty signing.